Hey, it was great talking with you. Tell your wife I said hi. Yes, here I am again, back at Wits. The re-election campaign begins. We hit the ground running first thing in the morning. Some last-minute strategizing tonight. Yes. You take care. Bye. Well, I've never been down here before.
Cocktail?
No, but thanks.
You're going to want one.
Oh, it can't be that serious.
Wouldn't it be lovely if that were true?
Get out of my way. No, that is not what I said. If you can't listen, then maybe I need to find someone who can.
You called both of us?
I did.
Excuse me? I think I heard a tone of voice I don't care for. Please do tell me that I'm wrong about that.
Which chief of staff calls in his press secretary and his campaign manager? It's something serious.
Good. We understand each other. You are wrong. I am right. Repeat that back to me. Excellent. Now, make what I said happen. Okay, we're done here.
Cocktail?
What?
You're going to want one.
What is she doing here?
Hello, Polly. Nice to see you too.
Trust me, you're both going to want one.
Where are we? Why are we down here? What the hell is going on? Where's Whit?
Well, he's in his meditation room.
Since when does Wit meditate? And why in the far corner of the basement?
There are a lot of wit-related eye-openers for us in store tonight.
I don't know what that means. I'm going to talk to him.
Not before I do.
You're both really going to want one of these.
Tell me.
Tell me.
Picture's worth 1,000 words.
What does that mean?
Oh, fuck it.
Every day, in every way, she gets a little less charming.
Quiet, please. She walks into the room. She takes in the view. And here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my fucking God!
This is going to be really bad, isn't it, Audra?
A little Dutch courage never hurt anyone. Here we go again. She walks into the room. She takes in the view. And 3, 2, 1. Not a peep. Good for you, Veronica. Well, one of these ladies is not like the other.
Shit, fuck! It's the apocalypse, Armageddon, hell!
Oh, then you'll get to catch up with all your friends.
Shut up, old woman. I need to think.
His heart.
Well, that would be my guess. A little too much stimulation, given his history. But he wouldn't listen.
I'll have that drink now.
I think we all will. Can't hurt. Boy, howdy. I cannot wait to hear our strategy on this one.
What are you doing? Stop staring at me.
I'm looking for signs of shock. If anyone should be in shock tonight, it's the three of us.
I think it's the body politic that's in for the shock.
What are you babbling about?
The electorate, the constituents, the voters. Jane Q. Public.
Are you kidding me? Screw that. Screw them. This is never going to get out. Never. Not ever.
There's a dead body in the next room. Word is going to get out.
A dead body? Oh, please. That's fine. That's viable. I can work with that.
You can work with that? The candidate is a corpse.
Oh, Lord, grow a pair already. Mel Carnahan, U.S. Senate, 2000. Patsy Mink, U.S. House, 2002. Jenny Orpeza, California Senate, 2010. All of them dead. All of them elected. This is entirely doable. It's the details that are worrying me.
They should. Those details are not going to play well with Witt's base or with the electorate in general.
Exactly. So we need to finesse things just a bit, do a little house cleaning.
The spin begins.
What did you expect? Why do you think she called us? Me. This is a train wreck, and we are the disaster recovery team. That's all we need to know or understand.
Circumstances take me back a bit, but they don't completely surprise me. Not after knowing Whit as I have for such a long time. Of course, there were rumors year after year. Everyone knew, or at least suspected. The essential issues, I mean, not specific details like these.
Well, irrelevant, unimportant, of no consequence, not now.
He's the golden boy of the town of West Jordan. He's from one of the most conservative counties in the state. When this gets out, there is going to be an avalanche of moral outrage.
West Jordan is never going to hear about this.
Oh, moral outrage. It makes me tired, wears me out. Such bullshit.
It's what powers politics.
Morality is nothing but a struggle for safety. H.L. Mencken wrote that over a century ago with a pen dipped in acid.
A barrel of acid here with us right now would sure take care of those problem details.
Let's all take a breath and a moment. We need to digest the facts, organize our thoughts, and formulate some strategy.
There's a lot to unpack.
That's a shrewd insight, Nancy Drew.
Oh, Polly, dear Polly, when you went in there, I was so concerned.
Were you now?
About despair overcoming you.
Bah.
And you running off, perhaps jumping out of a window. A very high window.
You should be so lucky.
But you're holding up so well. I can see now that my concern over you, human being complete with feelings and emotions, was entirely misplaced.
Like I said, let's take a breath and a moment.
Boy, oh boy. What a couple of assets you two are turning out to be.
It's just that I am having quite the time
I expect so.
wrapping my mind around these details.
Whit has left us with quite a vision. Something our eyes will never be able to unsee.
Where to start?
Another drink can't hurt.
No. I tell a lie.
That is more or less your job, Madam Press Secretary.
I do know where to start. That thing, that contraption next door, you know what I mean.
How the hell did Whit get that in this house without anyone knowing or seeing or talking?
called a sling, dear.
I know what it's called.
Gives a whole new meaning to the concept of a campaign platform.
And then there's that device on the floor underneath him.
It's called a dildo, dear.
I know what it's called.
Did you notice? It's double-sided.
They say two heads are better than one. Would that were true here with our little group.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not stupid or ignorant. I've been around, I've seen a lot, and what I've seen tonight, I think a little schooling would help.
Why are you looking at me?
You seem rather familiar with the assorted gear next door.
I could claim to be offended, but that would be hypocrisy. And there's enough hypocrisy to go around in this house, in this campaign, in this administration.
Moral outrage and hypocrisy make the world go around. Are you getting soft in your old age?
Grace, poise, dignity. Such wonderful qualities. You should aspire to them one of these days, darling.
Can we focus, please? Wit has a metal circle down there around his.
It's called a cock ring, dear.
Yes, thank you. And a little to the north on his chest.
Nipple clamps.
Of course. Nipple clamps. And up higher in his mouth.
Ball gag.
Seriously?
Her knowing that doesn't actually surprise me one bit.
And onward. That leather cord knotted to the frame, loose around his neck.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
Hell of a way to suspend a campaign.
Looks to me like Whit didn't get too far with that part. No marks on his neck.
Well, thank you, Polly. It didn't even occur to me to notice something like that. Then there's that movie on the flat screen television.
All those handsome, muscular, well-blessed men. A little lacking in terms of plot and dialogue, though.
And plot and dialogue are beside the point.
Not the focus of a true film buff. As buff has multiple meanings in this concept, doesn't it?
I like to think that I'm difficult to shock. You are blasting that belief to smithereens.
I've been in this game a long time. Since dinosaurs ruled the earth. Oh, wait. They still do.
I'm breaking new ground tonight.
Political baby. The trauma will pass. Everything old is new again, which is, I think, sad and funny. Makes me tired. Wears me out.
The rest home awaits.
I've been in the political trenches practically since birth. Decades of shaking hands, kissing babies, some very ugly babies, many of whom grew up to be ugly adults. Ugly adults who cast ugly votes.
Save it for the memoir.
The permanent emotion of the inferior man is fear. Fear of the unknown, the complex, the inexplicable. What he wants above everything else is safety. Mention again.
And now, a literary lesson?
The inferior man?
The average Joe, the all-American voter, the body politic.
I don't like that. I don't think I agree with that.
Give it time. Give it time.
Excuse me, we have a dumpster fire to put out.
Well, most people want security in this world, not liberty. Menschken.
A dumpster fire that Wit set. And put it out we will.
What exactly are you proposing?
Clean up the mess, sanitize the scene, preserve the image. The same as always happens.
Just for the sake of argument, what might that involve?
We take him down and we remove the attachments.
Yes, I work for politicians. Yes, I handle a lot of their junk, but this particular junk, that I am not handling.
We put him in flannel pajamas, as staid, sober, and silk stocking as we can find.
Well, I, for one, am not looking forward to going through his loungewear.
We settle him in bed, all nice and cozy, just waiting to be found at a reasonable hour tomorrow morning.
Let me see if I've got this right. The three of us are going to de-sling and de-accessorize Wit, lug his body out of the basement and up 2 flights of stairs, dress him in comfy pajamas, and tuck him in bed.
And then we dismantle that sling and bury it and the bits and pieces with it.
There isn't enough hand sanitizer in all the world.
So deeply, in such a remote landfill, that Christ and all his angels, armed with the best sniffer dogs in the entire fucking universe, couldn't track those bombs.
My God.
Because I am not ready to be finished in this business.
She's unhinged.
No one is ever going to hear me say, "Hi, I'm Polly Sue Prescott, and I want to manage your campaign."
Polly.
Why, yes, my last campaign did end when the candidate climbed into a sling, shoved a fake dick up his ass, and then had a heart attack when he tried to hang himself while watching gay porn. But, you know, a campaign doesn't have its issues.
Polly.
I will not be unemployed. I will not be unemployable. I will not be mocked. I will not be a laughingstock.
Police, the coroner, an inquest, the press. There are going to be questions, a lot of questions, none of which we have any credible answers to.
Plausibility, marginally persuasive messaging, something with traction. That's all we need.
You need is a tranquilizer. What I need is another drink, and what we all need is a little serenity.
Audra, this tonight doesn't completely surprise you.
No, dear.
Me neither. The details maybe, but I knew the rumors. Before Wit hired me, for a long time, I told myself it was irrelevant.
Irrelevant?
Nothing to do with politics or policies.
Truly a political baby?
I learned, though, not true at all.
No. Oh, no.
It has everything to do with politics and policies.
Of course.
What Wit didn't do, what he wouldn't say, what he never stood up to or stepped up for.
Last month, when he wouldn't commit to the legislation on unemployment non-discrimination, I wasn't surprised, but I was disappointed. Not for the first time, and I knew not for the last.
Sexual orientation, gender identity, conversion therapy, hate crimes.
Absolute silence or glacial pace. Wit's approach to anything that hit too close to home.
I've been planning to resign. Did you know that? Because I don't want to keep being disappointed.
I suspected. You always were a rather odd fit here.
My dad and Wit have been friends forever. I liked Wit. and most of what he stood for, not everything, and not recently, but for a while I thought I could, that I was making a difference.
The last few years, Whit's thoughts, his stances, he calcified. He was not the same man that I started out with.
All those years, Audra, you've been with Whit how long?
Oh, 4 decades, more or less. More.
I want to ask, but it seems rude, disrespectful.
We're all but drowning in this pit of shit, and now you're worrying about diplomacy?
You and Whit.
Oh, no. We're not going there. That's my little secret to tell, and I don't choose to share it. Perhaps one day, in a memoir published posthumously.
I think I got my answer.
What I will say is I did not pine and wither over something that was never going to be. I didn't let my shame gut my life. I've had quite a lovely time. Many enriching explorations. Oh, I remember key parties. Well, let's just say, to some keys, that a lot of housing stock.
God almighty. First a therapy session, and now sex scandals of the aging and infirm.
I have been appreciated far and wide by a discerning cross-section of very fascinating people.
Currently occupying nursing home beds or cemetery plots.
Some quite delightful gentlemen and ladies.
Gentlemen and ladies?
You sound shocked. I did go to college.
Christ on a bicycle. We all went to college.
Oh, do tell.
Do tell what? Oh, no, you don't. That was years ago. I am happily married to a man. I have 2 lovely children.
3.
What?
You have 3 children.
I have 3 lovely children with a man.
Oh, the lady doth protest too much.
Ah!
I didn't go to college.
Do tell.
I mean, I did. I went to college.
Do tell.
I didn't enroll in that particular class, not then.
You've never heard of continuing education.
I've long since surveyed those courses.
Do tell.
Oh my fucking God!
Just shut up already, toxic, judgmental harpy.
No.
What is the matter with you now?
It's online. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It's trending.
What are you talking about?
Posted just now. Look.
How is Whitaker Montgomery Franklin just like an investigative reporter's question?
He's open-ended too.
Hashtag pucker up, boys.
Hashtag this slings for you.
Hashtag, is there a dildo in the house?
Ding dong, the wicked witch of West Jordan is dead.
Oh, someone dropped a log cabin on him. It will be fascinating watching this play out.
Pictures. How did they get pictures?
Whit wasn't alone in there.
I met the young man on his way out.
You knew. And you didn't say anything.
Another round?
My God.
Holly?
Now there's video.
Are you all right, dear?
Video.
You should sit down.
Hi. I'm Polly Sue Prescott, and I want to manage your campaign.
Another cocktail? A double?
Why, yes, my last campaign did end when
Breathe. Breathe.
I am unemployed. I am unemployable. I will be mocked. I will be a laughingstock.
There. Now. Dear Polly.
That fucking dildo! Ah!
Don't worry about her. Live to fight another fight, for another day, for the wrong cause, to the highest bidder. You will find something, I hope, that is more valuable to do. And me, it's been a long since time that I retired. You're so quiet.
You knew and said nothing. You waited and let this get out. Now no one can deny that the golden boy of the town of West Jordan,
Has no clothes?
the base, the party, they won't take this well.
I don't suppose so.
There will be an avalanche of moral outrage.
And hypocrisy. The two make the world go around.
Fear, the one permanent emotion of the inferior man,
The average Joe.
the all-American voter,
What they want above everything else is safety.
against the unknown, the complex, the inexplicable.
Everything old is new again.
Can you really be that cynical? This is cruel. This is immoral.
One last bit of mentioned wisdom. The worst government is often the most moral. One composed of cynics is often tolerant and humane. But when the fanatics are on top, there is no limit to the oppression.
I don't like that.
Oh, Veronica, dear, lovely political baby.
They're better than that. They have to be.
The body politic.
The body politic.
Wouldn't it be lovely if that were true?